I cut it down and try again. The next one fits the mood much better. My fingers leave the button alone. A smaller move says more tonight. Your attention warms the whole outline. Even my silence leans your way. I stop asking the room for cover. That shit looks good on me. That is where the risk gets elegant. You do not claim the moment, you make space around it, and the shape of me changes there. A steadier gaze, a cleaner phrase, a step with no apology in it. The old control slips off the surface, what remains feels finer, more exact, more willing, like desire learned manners, and still got everything across. Attention turns me cold, not bright enough to boast, not hidden enough to deny, only warm enough to show. Your attention turns me cold, not bright enough to boast, not hidden enough to deny, only warm enough to show. Later I remember the order, the button, the half laugh, the remark I trimmed to the bone, the part of me that stopped retreating, the easy aching, standing there the way you wanted, chose elegance and wore it like skin. Ooh, wore it like skin. Ooh, You answer slow, and the pressure leaves my shoulders. Not all at once, just enough to change my tone. I start too sharp and soften on the next line. The mouth learns a different pace around your name. I stop trying to sound untouched. The room feels smaller in a good way. Distance loses power with every reply. I shift closer without calling, and I move. You notice and keep your time, and even that patience gets under my skin and turns my caution into heat. I thought desire would arrive loud, becomes in measured stumps instead. A lower voice, a longer look, a pause that does not ask for rescue. My wrists go loose, my words go clean. I leave the sentence shorter than I planned. You leave the silence open, and I step through with no performance left to hide behind. This is the part where the guard thins, where the face tells it before the mouth does, where wanting looks clear it was. Teeth mark silence, eyes lose polish, then I leave. I enter with manners still attached, they fall away one by one. A sentence narrows before it leaves, the better one chooses less decoration. My chin gives me up too early, that small betrayal looks good tonight. I move an inch and keep the inch, the room accepts it, so do I. Desire wears a fitted shape tonight. It does not spill, it settles. What I hide all day turns legible, and the risk improves me. There is a version of me that stops negotiating here and lets the face speak first. A shorter line reaches farther, a slower blink says more than speech. My mouth keeps only the useful edges, the rest drops off unnecessary. I do not dress the feeling in caution, I do not shrink from its outline. One sits plain on my features, and I wear it like chosen color by the end. Even my silence has direction. That is the shape of wanting on my face. Later I remember the order: chin lifting, sentence thinning, then the look that made concealment feel outdated. my pulse, make it feel deeper. Your first line lands and my timing bends. I answer fast, then trim the next reply. Breath catches high, then drops and clears. My jaw softens one beat at a time. A small smile shows, then pulls itself back. Heat gathers low and keeps a clean edge. I stop rehearsing the shape of each word. The space between us starts losing force. You do not press and the pull grows stronger. I shift my weight and the choice turns visible. Something in me moves before speech does. That change starts in the throat, then travels through the breath, then settles in the chest. A slow yes in my chest. That is what your voice becomes. I speak less and mean more. I move once and the whole mood turns. The fear stays there, but it stops running me. I try a cooler tone and it comes out warm. The last consonant cuts clean and short. My shoulders drop without asking me first. Pulse evens out, then jumps, then evens again. You leave room and I walk into it on time. Desire keeps its shape and never spills. My face quits acting composed for show. I choose the risk in smaller motions. One step, a pause, another step. The answer arrives before any full sentence, and the body reads it clearly. Later it returns as cadence, not a speech, not a scene. Only the shift and the afterglow. Only the pace you left in me. reply leaves my mouth too polished. It falls flat before it reaches the point. A second try comes shorter and alive. That is when the balance starts to move. I feel the change in posture before language catches up. The distance loses force without a scene. A look lingers and my whole pace rewrites itself. I stop editing every line before it lands. The edge in my tone turns useful instead of defensive. One shoulder drops, then the other, and the face gives away the choice in stages. I move nearer, pause there, keep the pause open. No one names a pool, but it grows exact. Fear keeps a seat at the table and quips running the room. Desire arrives in small decisions, each one cleaner than the last. By the time I speak again, the meaning is already visible. The hour my guard starts listening is the hour I stop sounding far away. Less polish, more signal, lower voice, clear-cut endings, a steadier yes without a speech. Your patience changes the shape of my restraint. I answer in fewer words and the weight goes up. A clip line lands warmer than planned, the other one lands cleaner. I leave space inside the sentence and do not patch it. That open space does half the talking, the rest lives in timing and the way I stand still. Later, memory returns a sequence. Look, pause, answer, shift. Then the heat settling into focus.
In public, then you enter and it loosens. A line forms neat, then turns spare. Another lens sharper than softens. My hands stop pretending they have a plan. They settle where they fall. I feel a small rush behind the ribs and act like nothing changed. The pull stays disciplined, still real. I choose less language, more presence. It looks like home, but it is not distance. I wear your name under my coat. I wear your name under my coat. I try to speak around it, I fail in small, clean ways. A sentence ends fast, cut short. The next one lands warmer than planned. A glance holds and my guard gets smaller. Not gone, just thinner. I risk a nearer step and stay there. I risk letting my mouth go still. Desire keeps its shape and does not spill. I do not chase it, I carry it. A quiet insistence close to the skin. Later, it comes back in details. The coat, the hallway, the held posture, the exact second I stopped acting untouchable, and how one word stayed hidden, yet changed everything. I wear your name under my coat, and it keeps me warm. I wear your name under my coat, and it keeps me warm.
Still on, fingers unsure. Smile arrives late, neck turns warm. Eyes do not blink, thoughts rearrange. I walk and practice, then it slips. A neat sentence forms, then shortens. Another lands sharper than planned. My hands forget the safe position. I tilt my head like it means something. You watch me choose each word. I choose fewer than fewer again. The pull gets clearer without effort. My skin reacts before language does. I stop dressing the moment. I save the light for you, even when I act untouchable. Inside my posture until you make it show. A look lasts longer than my nerve. I try to keep my face neutral. It fails in small, obvious ways. My mouth goes still and speaks clean. One line and it's fast, cut sharp. The next one lands softer. I swallow the extra syllables. The useful one's desire stays measured, never loud. I risk a steadier gaze. I risk a next sentence. Sleep straight, eyes lower, then lift. A late grin, held back, then shown. The room keeps its manners, I lose mine first. A polished line forms and trims itself down. The better version arrives, spare with less shine on it. Something in my face begins to favor you. Before the rest of me admits it, I feel my posture change allegiance by inches, by choice. A nearer angle fits me better, and I do not hide that fact. My hands drop the stage position. A cleaner phrase carries farther. One look turns the whole air private. The old reserve hangs wrong now, so I leave it where it falls. This is the shape my mouth takes for you. Leaner, warmer, harder to disguise. I keep the line with live skin on it and lose the lacquer on purpose. The ache stays dressed, but plainly dressed. Nothing spills, everything shows. By the time I speak again, the wanting is already visible. Later, I remember the late grin, the trim phrase, the way being seen looked good on me. Who taught my razor to loosen this fast? When your nearness carries that kind mercy, I enter wearing ceremony on my face and lose it before the second exchange. One careful line leaves me trembling bare. The next one lands with less design. My shoulders stop holding their old argument. A finer tremor moves through the wrist. I choose the small answer. It reaches farther than the polished one. Some part of me decides to be sane before the rest of me agrees. That is the turn where composure becomes invitation, and the body stops delaying the answer. Nothing dramatic happens, which makes it stronger. The space between us gives up its formality. I lean with intention now, with consent, with hunger, with a clearer phase. My mouth drops the ornamental phrasing, and keeps the line with real weight. Reserve turns porous by degrees. What I withheld all evening opens in sections. The feeling does not flood, it gathers and holds until even my stillness begins to confess. This is the mercy of your nearness, how it asks for nothing loud, how it makes yielding look deliberate, how I step toward it and recognize myself there. Relax, tongue stays sharp, cheeks warm, spine aware, eyes refuse decor. I enter with a polished mask, it cracks on the first glance. A sentence forms, then trims itself, another lands more direct. I trade grace for clarity, I choose less and choose less. The urge sits clean, contained, and I do not hide it. One look becomes a signal, my body reads it early, my mouth follows late, still it lands. I leave a door unlocked in me, you do not push it wide, it only stand there short, and that is enough. I try a softer line, it comes out with an edge. I swallow the extra words, keep the useful ones. My hands stop acting casual, they settle where they fall. A tiny smile shows up, then refuses to retreat. I risk a mirror step, I risk staying right there. A thought turns physical before the phrase completes. I feel my guard turn smaller, not gone, just thinner. I carry that change openly, and it does not ruin me. Returns in spices, a glance that stayed too long, a mouth that stayed more spare, a choice that felt simple, the door I left unlocked in the way you did not rush it. Distance loses its old authority. A nearer step becomes a natural one. There it is again, that almost smile, that choice arriving before permission. Not a confession, more like a clean surrender of posture. Shoulders square, then soft, and mouth stays plain and says more. The old reserve loses its costume. I leave the extra phrasing behind. Keep the line with the live wire in it. One look makes room for a bolder reply. The wrist grows elegant instead of louder. I carry it well because it feels wanted. The softest part of the night is yours. Later, memory will keep the order. The first slip in composure, the second smaller one. The moment my voice quit acting invincible, the relief of saying less and meaning all of it. The way desire learned manners and still got everything through. Street light on the wall, my coat still on. Your glance does the rest. A polished line begins, then drops the shine. I let the better one. The room grows smaller in a welcome way. My shoulders lose their formal shape. A second passes, richer than planned. The whole thing turns from thought to pull. I leave the curtain open for you. I leave a little more than I meant to. My face gives up the careful version. My mouth goes plain and says it cleaner. That is how the night gets in. You know my easy and it makes me bolder. Not loud, never loud, only easier to read. My hands forget their old assignment. They stop arranging little shields. One look lasts longer than decorum allows. A reply comes spare and lands with weight. Another one follows, warmer at the edge. I feel the change along my collarbone. A nearest
space between us stops pretending to matter. Something hidden starts acting visible, and I do not send it back inside. The smallest things. Streetlights leave the half-drawn curtain, the exact point where restraint turned tender. The moment my face stopped playing distant, the sentence I nearly ruined by trimming, and the one that reached you anyway. I leave the curtain open for you, and the room turns softer around it. What I conceal all day grows simple here. It feels chosen, not exposed. A clean face, already composed. Then your presence bends my timing, quiet and exact. My first line leaves too early, ends too fast. The next one lands lower, warmer than planned. I stop fixing the edges of every word. Heat settles under the ribs, held and narrow. A step forward starts, pauses, then continues. Distance loses value without any speech. Your patience keeps the room wide open, and I start becoming obvious. A clip reply turns soft on the last sound. My jaw loosens in stages, not all at once. I try to keep it neutral, it turns direct. The pause grows and I do not rescue it. Fear stays present but stops leading. Desire stays focused, never loud. I move closer and leave it there. The meaning shows before the sentence finishes. Later, memory returns as sequence. Look, pause, answer, shift. Then the warmth settling into a steady pace.
puts a finer edge on every pause. A careful line leaves too early from my mouth. The next one lands lower and sounds more alive. My shoulders drop a little, then a little more. I stop trying to shape the moment from a distance. Your timing leaves room and the room starts working. A look lasts longer than my usual nerve. Something warm turns focused under the skin. I move one step and the whole air changes. This is the shift where caution stops leading and desire learns restraint. The night I start saying less is the night you read me clearly. I give you shorter lines and everything means more. My reply comes clipped, then warm, then clipped again. A smile appears late and does not hide this time. The face tells it first before the voice agrees. I leave a sentence half built on purpose. You do not fill the gap for me. That patience sharpens the pull. I answer with posture, then with one clean phrase. What changes first is never the speech itself. It is the way the body stops bargaining. It is the way one becomes usable without turning loud. The night I start saying less. Your pace carries the rest. Fear keeps its shape but loses its old job. I move toward the feeling and keep it clear. Later, memory returns in order. Look, pause, answer. Then the heat settling into a steady line. writes me. My smile arrives late, my mouth goes still, then finds a cleaner cut. Heat holds low, contained. I step, then pause. The pause stays open. You pull the armor loose. One word too sharp, next one softer. My timing slips, then turns exact. Shoulders drop slow, jaw loosen slow. I stop performing calm, I stop shaping endings. I give you less, it lands heavier. You wait steady, it changes everything. I quit defending the feeling, and it starts making sense. Fear keeps its seat, stops running the room. Desire stays focused, never spills loud. I move nearer, do not explain. You pull the armor loose, and I keep moving. where the pole turns readable. That is where caution changes jobs. Midnight makes the distance cost more, and I pay it in shorter words. You leave a space wide enough for a real reply, and the first thing that changes is not the sentence, but the way I stand in it. My shoulders drop a fraction, my jaw softens, and the edge in my tone stops trying to prove anything. Desire shows up in measured steps tonight, first in the pause, then in the eyes, then in the pace of the next answer. I move nearer without naming the move, and the relief arrives before any brave line does. By the time I speak again, the meaning is already visible. Later, memory returns as order. Look first, then timing, then the way my guard thinned out. The night stays still around it. Everything important moves underneath. says more tonight. Your attention warms the whole outline. Even my silence leans your way. I stop asking the room for cover. That shit looks good on me. That is where the risk gets elegant. You do not claim the moment, you make space around it, and the shape of me changes there. A steadier gaze, a cleaner phrase, a step with no apology in it. The old control slips off the surface, what remains feels finer, more exact, more willing, like desire learned manners, and still got everything across. Attention turns me cold, not bright enough to boast, not hidden enough to deny, only warm enough to show. Your attention turns me cold, not bright enough to boast, not hidden enough to deny, only warm enough to show. Later I remember the order, the button, the half laugh, the remark I trimmed to the bone, the part of me that stopped retreating, the easy aching, standing there the way one him chose elegance and wore it like skin. Ooh, wore it like skin. Ooh, 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 ooh. You answer slow, and the pressure leaves my shoulders. Not all at once, just enough to change my tone. I start too sharp and soften on the next line. The mouth learns a different pace around your name. I stop trying to sound untouched. The room feels smaller in a good way. Distance loses power with every reply. I shift closer without calling, and I move. You notice and keep your time, and even that patience gets under my skin and turns my caution into heat. I thought desire would arrive loud, becomes in measured stumps instead. A lower voice, a longer look, a pause that does not ask for rescue. My wrists go loose, my words go clean. I leave the sentence shorter than I planned. You leave the silence open, and I step through it. No performance left to hide behind. This is the part where the guard thins, where the face tells it before the mouth does, where wanting looks steady.
with manners still attached, they fall away one by one. A sentence narrows before it leaves, the better one chooses less decoration. My chin gives me up too early, that small betrayal looks good tonight. I move an inch and keep the inch, the room accepts it, so do I. Desire wears a fitted shape tonight. It does not spill, it settles. What I hide all day turns legible, and the risk improves me. There is a version of me that stops negotiating here and lets the face speak first. A shorter line reaches farther, a slower blink says more than speech. My mouth keeps only the useful edges, the rest drops off unnecessary. I do not dress the feeling in caution, I do not shrink from its outline. When it sits plain on my features, and I wear it like chosen color by the end. Even my silence has direction. That is the shape of wanting on my face. Later I remember the order: chin lifting, sentence thinning, then the look that made concealment feel outdated. Did you mean to sound that calm? Or did my pulse make it feel deeper? Your first line lands and my timing bends. I answer fast, then trim the next reply. Breath catches high, then drops and clears. My jaw softens one beat at a time. A small smile shows, then pulls itself back. Heat gathers low and keeps a clean edge. I stop rehearsing the shape of each word. The space between us starts losing force. You do not press and the pull grows stronger. I shift my weight and the choice turns visible. Something in me moves before speech does. That change starts in the throat.
then travels through the breath, then settles in the chest. A slow yes in my chest. That is what your voice becomes. I speak less and mean more. I move once and the whole mood turns. The fear stays there, but it stops running me. I try a cooler tone and it comes out warm. The last consonant cuts clean and short. My shoulders drop without asking me first. Pulse evens out, then jumps, then evens again. You leave room and I walk into it on time. Desire keeps its shape and never spills. My face quits acting composed for show. I choose the risk in smaller motions. One step, a pause, another step. The answer arrives before any full sentence, and the body reads it clearly. Later it returns as cadence, not a speech, not a scene. Only the shift and the afterglow. Only the pace you left in me. Half-step, held breath, then release. No script. The first reply leaves my mouth too polished. It falls flat before it reaches the point. A second try comes shorter and alive. That is when the balance starts to move. I feel the change in posture before language catches up. The distance loses force without a scene. A look lingers and my whole pace rewrites itself. I stop editing every line before it lands. The edge in my tone turns useful instead of defensive. One shoulder drops, then the other, and the face gives away the choice different stages. I move nearer, pause there, keep the pause open. No one names a fool, but it grows exact. Fear keeps a seat at the table and quits running the room. Desire arrives in small decisions, each one cleaner than the last. By the time I speak again, meaning is already visible. The hour my guard starts listening is the hour I stop sounding far away. Less polish, more signal, lower voice, clear-cut endings, a steadier yes without a speech. Your patience changes the shape of my restraint. I answer in fewer words and the weight goes up. A clip line lands warmer than planned, the other one lands cleaner. I leave space inside the sentence and do not patch it. That open space, thus half the talking, the rest lives in timing and the way I stand still. Later, memory returns a sequence. Look, pause, answer, shift. Then the heat settling into focus.
Composed in public, then you enter and it loosens. A line forms neat, then turns spare. Another lens sharper than softens. My hands stop pretending they have a plan. They settle where they fall. I feel a small rush behind the ribs and act like nothing changed. The pull stays disciplined, still real. I choose less language, more presence. It looks like home, but it is not distance. I wear your name under my coat. I wear your name under my coat. I try to speak around it, I fail in small, clean ways. A sentence ends fast, cut short. The next one lands warmer than planned. A glance holds and my guard gets smaller. Not gone, just thinner. I risk a nearer step and stay there. I risk letting my mouth go still. Desire keeps its shape and does not spill. I do not chase it, I carry it. A quiet insistence close to the skin. Later, it comes back in details. The coat, the hallway, the held posture. The exact second I stopped acting untouchable. And how one word stayed hidden, yet changed everything. I'll wear your name under my coat, and it keeps me warm. I'll wear your name under my coat, and
feels rearranged. I walk and practice, then it slips. I need sentence forms, then shortens. Another land sharper than planned. My hands forget the safe position. I tilt my head like it means something. You watch me choose each word. I choose fewer than fewer again. The pull gets clearer without effort. My skin reacts before language does. I stop dressing the moment. I save the light for you. Even when I act untouchable, it waits inside my posture until you make it show. A look lasts longer than my nerve. I try to keep my face neutral. It fails in small, obvious ways. My mouth goes still and speaks clean. One line ends fast, cut sharp. The next one lands softer. I swallow the extra syllables. Keep the useful ones. Desire stays measured, never loud. I risk a steadier gaze. I risk a next sentence. Later it returns as a sequence. Lamp fingers the late smile. Then the moment I stop polishing. Then the way wanting look composed. Then the light I say. And how you found it. I save the light for you. And it does not feel like surrender. It feels like a decision. And now you found it. So I save the light for you. And it does not feel like surrender. It feels like a decision made without noise. Sleep straight, eyes lower, then lift. A late grin, held back, then shown. The room keeps its manners, I lose mine first. A polished line forms and trims itself down. The better version arrives, spare with less shine on it. Something in my face begins to favor you. Before the rest of me admits it, I feel my posture change allegiance by inches, by choice. A nearer angle fits me better, and I do not hide that fact. My hands drop the stage position. A cleaner phrase carries farther. One look turns the whole air private. The old reserve hangs wrong now, so I leave it where it falls. This is the shape my mouth takes for you. Leaner, warmer,
harder to disguise. I keep the line with live skin on it and lose the lacquer on purpose. The ache stays dressed but plainly dressed. Nothing spills, everything shows. By the time I speak again, the wanting is already visible. Later, I remember the late grin, the trim phrase, the way being seen looked good on me. Taught my razor to loosen this fast. When your nearness carries that kind mercy, I enter wearing ceremony on my face and lose it before the second exchange. One careful line leaves me trending bare. The next one lands with less design. My shoulders stop holding their old argument. A finer tremor moves through the wrist. I choose a small answer. It reaches farther than the polished one. Some part of me decides to be sane before the rest of me agrees. That is the turn where composure becomes invitation, and the body stops delaying the answer. Nothing dramatic happens, which makes it stronger. The space between us gives up its formality. I lean with intention now, with consent, with hunger, with a clearer phase. My mouth drops the ornamental phrasing and keeps the line with real weight. Reserve turns porous by degrees. What I withheld all evening opens in sections. The feeling does not flood, it gathers and holds until even my stillness begins to confess. This is the mercy of your nearness, how it asks for nothing loud, how it makes yielding look deliberate, how I step toward it and recognize myself there.
stay sharp, cheeks warm, spine aware, eyes refuse decor. I enter with a polished mask. It cracks on the first glance. A sentence forms, then trims itself. Another lands more direct. I tread grace for clarity. I choose less and choose less. The urge sits clean, contained, and I do not hide it. One look becomes a signal. My body reads it early. My mouth follows late, still it lands. I leave a door unlocked in me. You do not push it wide. It will only stand there short, and that is enough. I try a softer line. It comes out with an edge. I swallow the extra words, keep the useful ones. My hands stop acting casual. They settle where they fall. A tiny smile shows up, then refuses to retreat. I risk a mirror step. I risk staying right there. The thought turns physical before the phrase completes. I feel my guard turn smaller, not gone, just thinner. I carry that change openly, and it does not ruin me. Later it returns in slices. A glance that stayed too long, a mouth that stayed more spare, a choice that felt simple, the door I left unlocked, and the way you did not rush it. What changes first? The room on my mouth. When I stop hiding, the brighter part. I come in wearing the careful version. It lasts on me for almost no time. A glance redraws the whole evening. I choose a smaller sentence. It lands with more consequence. Something in me quits bargaining and starts agreeing with the pull. My face stops guarding the softer side. The distance loses its old authority. A nearer step becomes a natural one. There it is again, that almost smile, that choice arriving before permission. Not a confession, more like a clean surrender of posture. Shoulders square, then soft, and mouth stays plain and says more. The old reserve loses its cost. elegant instead of louder. I carry it well because it feels wanted. The softest part of the night is yours. Later, memory will keep the order. The first slip in composure, the second smaller one. The moment my voice quit acting invincible, the relief of saying less and meaning all of it. The way desire learned manners and still got everything through. Light on the wall, my coat still on. Your glance does the rest. A polished line begins, then drops the shine. I let the better one arrive. The room grows smaller in a welcome way. My shoulders lose their formal shape. A second passes, richer than planned. The whole thing turns from thought to pull. I leave the curtain open for you. I leave a little more than I meant to. My face gives up the careful version. My mouth goes plain and says it cleaner. That is how the night gets in. You know my easy and it makes me bolder. Not loud, never loud, only easier to read. My hands forget their old assignment. They stop arranging little shields. One look lasts longer than decorum allows. A reply comes spare and lands with weight. Another one follows, warmer at the edge. I feel the change along my collarbone. A nearer step becomes the natural one. The space between us stops pretending to matter. Something hidden starts acting visible, and I do not send it back inside. Later, memory will keep the smallest things. Streetlights leave the half-drawn curtain, the exact point where restraint turned tender. The moment my face stopped playing distant, the sentence I nearly ruined by trimming, and the one that reached you anyway. I leave the curtain open for you, and the room turns
softer around it. What I conceal all day grows simple here. It feels chosen, not exposed. Small breath gives me away first. I arrive with a clean face, already composed. Then your presence bends my timing, quiet and exact. My first line leaves too early, ends too fast. The next one lands slower, warmer than planned. I stop fixing the edges of every word. Heat settles under the ribs, held and narrow. A step forward starts, pauses, then continues. Distance loses value without any speech. Your patience keeps the room wide open, and I start becoming obvious. A clip reply turns soft on the last sound. My jaw loosens in stages, not all at once. I try to keep it neutral, it turns direct. The pause grows and I do not rescue it. Fear stays present but stops leading. Desire stays focused, never loud. I move closer and leave it there. The meaning shows before the sentence finishes. This is the moment I stop being careful, and nothing breaks it, only turns real. Later, memory returns as sequence. Look, pause, answer, shift. Then the warmth settling into a steady pace. Next one left.
distance. Your timing leaves room and the room starts working. A look lasts longer than my usual nerve. Something warm turns focused under the skin. I move one step and the whole air changes. This is the shift where caution stops leading and desire learns restraint. The night I start saying less is the night you read me clearly. I give you shorter lines and everything means more. My reply comes clipped, then warmer, then clipped again. A smile appears late and does not hide this time. The face tells it first before the voice agrees. I leave a sentence half built on purpose. You do not fill the gap for me. That patience sharpens the pull. I answer with posture, then with one clean phrase. What changes first is never the speech itself. It is the way the body stops bargaining. It is the way one becomes usable without turning loud. The night I start saying less. Your pace carries the rest. Fear keeps its shape but loses its old job. I move toward the feeling and keep it clear. Later, memory returns in order. Look, pause, answer. Then the heat settling into a steady line. already edited, then your look rewrites me. My smile arrives late, my mouth goes still, then finds a cleaner cut. Heat holds low, contained. I step, then pause. The pause stays open. You pull the armor loose. One word too sharp, next one softer. My timing slips, then turns exact. Shoulders drop slow, jaw loosen slow. I stop performing calm, I stop shaping endings. I give you less, it lands heavier. You wait steady, it changes everything. I quit defending the feeling, and it starts making sense. Fear keeps its seat, stops running the room. Desire stays focused, never spills loud. I move nearer, do not explain. You pull the armor loose, and I keep moving.
Sharp pause, then the pole turns readable. That is where caution changes jobs. Midnight makes the distance cost more, and I pay it in shorter words. You leave a space wide enough for a real reply, and the first thing that changes is not the sentence, but the way I stand in it. My shoulders drop a fraction, my jaw softens, and the edge in my tone stops trying to prove anything. Desire shows up in measured steps tonight, first in the pause, then in the eyes, then in the pace of the next answer. I move nearer without naming the move, and the relief arrives before any brave line does. By the time I speak again, the meaning is already visible. Later, memory returns as order. Look first, then timing, then the way my guard thinned out. The night stays still around it. Everything important moves underneath.